So the following are random pictures that my daughter drew over the summer. Her name's Kaylee, she's 11, she's sitting in the back right there. And this is the story that I came up with her artwork as the inspiration. So I am someone who embraces a routine. I take comfort in performing the same activities almost every day. They become a sort of ritual for me. I think a lot of people do this, especially in the morning. I wake up early, I admire my one solitary flower and head out the door. I live in the suburbs and work in the city, so I spend a substantial amount of time in the car. I have music playing almost always when I'm driving. And it's a little bit embarrassing, but I notice other drivers doing this too. I behave as if my vehicle is this completely private place. The logical side of me knows that I'm surrounded by windows, and everyone can see me, but that doesn't stop me. I sing along with the radio. Badly, I can't sing at all. So I turn the volume to drown out my own voice, and I may throw in a few dance moves here and there, all over body from driving. And singing and dancing, I arrive at my destination. I make a grand entrance into what looks like a high security building with impressive landscaping. This is my place of work, where I can be found the majority of the time. So the workday begins, and like most people, I spend the better part of my day yelling across the table at a coworker in a very aggressive manner, while a graph depicting something indecipherable is projected behind me. That's pretty true. The graph is pretty spot on. So sometimes during a meeting, I may need to stop and catch my breath after all that yelling, and my mind tends to wander. Has this ever happened to you? I may start daydreaming a little bit about nothing in particular. I think to myself, when was the last time I held a celebration? I don't mean the obligatory recognition of some milestone. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love cupcakes as much as the next person. What I mean is, when was the last time I found a reason to celebrate, maybe something that others missed? I feel like sometimes I'm headed in the wrong direction. The best way I can put it is sometimes I feel like a cat in a tie. Sure, I look like I have it all together. I'm a professional, obviously, look at the tie. But deep down, I'm still a cat, and what I want to do is throw that tie off, bat it with my little paw, and then probably take a nap afterwards. I'm pretty good at finding little pockets of joy throughout the day. I would say I'm better at that than most folks, but that doesn't mean I don't become frustrated or sad or angry at times. I get irritated and I can be a real drag when something's bugging me. Right now, the thing that's bugging me isn't just one thing. If it was just one action or event, that would be easy enough to deal with. I could just whip out the fly swatter and be done with it. But it's a bunch of little things, little negative moments, and I don't have enough hands to hold all the swatters. It's one thing to acknowledge a little negativity here and there, but how do I know when it's too much? What if I'm spending too much time holding that fly swatter and not enough time with a cupcake in my hand? What if the cat can't figure out how to get that tie off of its head? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about what happens when too many of those negative feelings come about. They start to build up, they become obstacles. They prevent you from enjoying the simple things in life, like using your trunk as a makeshift sprinkler. You may feel the need to bundle yourself up to protect yourself from the elements, not to be confused with elements. To shield yourself from a cold reality. Maybe it makes you feel safe. Maybe it's easier to stay in the background, but it's not really living. Yeah, maybe life is dangerous. Maybe life has several rows of teeth and a creepy theme song. Maybe life has powerful jaws and a taste for human flesh. But don't let that stop you from hopping on the back of it and taking it for a ride. Just Just try to avoid the pointy parts. Sometimes you're going to get banged up. There's always a chance that you will get hurt. There will never be a fly swatter big enough to smash all the little negative energy. But you can exert some control. How do you do that? Redirecting your thoughts and actions to the things that make you happy may be all it takes. Not necessarily the big stuff either. Maybe it means more singing as if nobody's watching. Maybe it means paying attention to the one little flower that brings you joy. Maybe it's those little habits that you have built up over a lifetime that make a difference. Those routines that give us just enough stability and confidence to jump up on that shark of life. Each little ritual has the power to prepare you for the day ahead. You can compare notes with the people around you. Let's spend more time talking about the elephant in the room and coming up with the best ways to ride the shark without getting eaten. It's those conversations that will help us find all the little reasons to celebrate, which means more cupcakes. We may get to the bottom of what's bugging us. We may find more time for smiling and spend less time yelling across the table. I may not have a pot of gold, but when I really think about it, I learned that I'm really quite lucky. Thank you.